Welcome back to Three Things One Set. After a several week hiatus, what I'm calling the holiday hiatus. But welcome back to Three Figs One Set. We're joined, of course, by one of our hosts, Stacy. Oh, Stacy.
I know it's always
I do it every time.
This way, also known as For Bricks and Giggles, and our guest this evening, Mr. Maticus Bricks. Welcome back to the show. You are, I want to say, second ever returning guest.
Second, I'm
Besides,
I got that invite back. Who else was it?
Stacy.
It was me. Yes.
Oh, well,
Stacy. So soon enough, you're gonna just be a host. That's how it
never left.
that's
know.
right. That we bring you back in, and
I was gonna come in here saying, does this mean I got my internship back?
Yeah, basically.
So unceremoniously let go last time.
I know. Well, you showed up to the show like half an hour late, right? So we were like, does he like us? Does he not?
I was like, yeah, I forgot. I put it in my notes and I got the iPhone reminder like way too late. And that almost happened today. Again, yep.
It's okay. You're here. As soon as I jumped on and I saw your face, I was like, cool. He's on time. Yep. Won't have to
you
worry.
were here before I was. So
look at
It's
that.
true.
Who's the host now?
Right. We've kind of we haven't been doing the intern bit. And
shows you what an OG I am.
It's true. It's like you've been here since the beginning. I would like to bring it back for sure.
I don't even think I did that on either of the times I was on.
How many times have you been on, Stacey?
I was on twice, and then I was just like, I'm not leaving. You guys are stuck with me. So.
No, that's not what happens. Zane and I were like, please, we're sick of each other. All right. I'm trying to find the intro here. I think I found it. Let's see if this is it. I almost did the wrong one. I could do a hollow time. Got that one right there. We can do brick. We got all of them.
We got every
show. Look at you with this editing, like
we got all the things.
Master.
It's too much. Not responsibility. It's too much power. It's too much power that I have in my hands.
With great power, there must come great responsibility.
Truly. Which is why I was like, where is the intro? I don't want to play the wrong one.
Play some weird video you have saved.
Yeah.
That's my worst fear. Like, get out of every tab I have up because I'm worried like something is going to start playing in the background.
Wow.
Amazing. Okay, so I feel like we have a lot to talk about because we haven't done an episode in a few weeks. So let's just start with a simple question. Maticus, what Lego have you built this week? What Lego have you bought this week? What Lego have you received this week?
I have not received any Lego this week. So I did build something which is going to be posted soon for review. So as you know, I've joined the Lego Ambassador Network and I've kind of started to get rolling with that.
Wait. You didn't just join it. You were accepted. They were like, we need Maticus Bricks as a part of the the ranks.
It was a mutual decision. Thank you.
True. Yeah.
It was an honor to be accepted, and I take that role really seriously. But I'm just getting rolling with it. It's the first month. Well, the first really the first month into it with the new year. It's got a lot of stuff to look forward to with it.
Nice.
That is exciting.
Oh, it is. Thank you. I realized I completely disregarded your question though, and I was like, I want to talk about land. I got the exciting thing that I received this week was the whole case of minifigures. This isn't land related, so I can talk about this. We got the Batlord on the side and started opening them using an app, which you scan it and it tells you things.
Ooh.
Is that how you know which minifigure is which?
Yeah, so you know what? I can show you right now because I have the app on my phone. So this is a live demonstration of the video.
Oh, this is amazing. We got our LAN representative. We're gonna give him the big screen here. This is awesome.
A live demonstration of the video I made today. So there's an app called Brick Search. It's just all one word, Brick Search.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna download this as you're telling us.
You can use it for all kinds of stuff, but right away it says that they have a minifigure scanner. So
what?
You go to this little camera, I can't with the backwards. So camera button, and so it goes to the scanner, and then you want to scan the QR code. Hold on, do I have enough light? I don't think oh wait, we got it. Okay, so sometimes you'll scan the barcode and it'll just like be generic.
Okay.
You want to make sure you get the QR code. And I do that by like just making it. Okay, so this is the pet groomer. We're gonna let's try to get one that I actually want to open because
Ooh, yeah. Find a goat one. Did you open all the goat ones already?
I opened one. Oh, this is the harpy. I haven't opened the harpy yet. Okay, so
nice.
This. It says it's the harpy. Now we're gonna see if this is the harpy.
If it's not the harpy, I'm ending the
By the way,
the episode right. It's 6 minutes in.
How do you guys open these? What's the correct? Because with the bags, you could either like pull them open or snip it. How are you supposed to open them?
I don't know.
With a hammer.
I just opened a bunch of them today, and I was recording it, and I was going, please don't demolish me in the comments for opening these like a crazy person because I don't know what the system is for the new ones.
I've considered just like setting it on fire and letting it burn around. I don't know if that's good.
I mean, Lego. It's like a Stanley Cup. It won't never. It'll survive the flames, right?
Aubrey says as savagely as possible. Yes,
I
Aubrey.
agree.
Yep, exactly.
Just rip it in half.
Yep.
So so what I've been doing is I try to like
from the side, and you tear apart that tab.
And then you can lift the thing up, and then it's the harpy.
Yes.
Yeah. So
that's so cool.
Nice.
It is. So it works really well. Now I've been told that it makes a difference where your QR code comes from. Like there's the regions. The S I think means that it was the European fact, or no, maybe this. There's an S or an R. One is European, one is Mexican. I don't know the difference, but people have been in my comments on my video saying that a lot of the boxes they're seeing in the wild don't even have QR codes.
Oh,
weird.
So only the ones that come in a case, you think, have the QR codes?
Maybe that's it. That could be because I've only ever seen them with QR codes. But a lot of people in my comments are saying, "Well, what am I supposed to do if it doesn't have a QR code?" And I'm like,
I'm interested to go look at mine now because mine came in the like a 6-pack box.
Ooh.
So I don't know if I didn't pay attention if they had a QR code.
How did that work for you? Because I've been considering ordering was it 6 different figs or was it 3 and 3? Yeah, it was 6 different.
Yeah, I've almost only gotten the 6-pack. I never buy the case. I just get the 6-packs, and I've never had a duplicate within the 6-packs. So
interesting.
I've been really happy with that because before I would order like 3 from Lego or, I'd order like a random amount and I would get so many duplicates. But when they come pre-boxed, within the box, there have not been any duplicates.
Gotcha. So that's how I thought it was supposed to be. And then I remember, I thought early on I saw somebody saying that they were getting like 3 and 3 in the 6-pack.
Wow. I've not had that happen.
I was kind of like, maybe I'll take a gamble and buy some because what if it's 3 Batlords and 3 Mushroom Girl?
Like, sure.
And those are the ones I want multiples of because like the Mushroom Girl, I already have a couple of her. Like beautiful, unique butterfly I can use. The mushroom hat I can use in my mocks. Whatever. It's a generic white torso. I'm sure I could find something. The Batlord guy, like I love Fright Nights. I know you love Fright Nights, Stacey. Like I want a whole army.
Yeah.
So I can customize them and make some different like variations on Fright Nights. But that's kind of why I bought the case was because I want to make sure I can get all the multiples I want. And then I just have a bunch of extras that I don't need. So if you have any ideas for what I should do with them, you let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's cool.
It is a cool fig.
I really liked Series 25. I was impressed with.
It is a really fun series. Let's do another.
Yeah, scan it too. Scan it too. Here,
Yeah,
wait.
absolutely. Absolutely.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna say what's up to the people in chat. Aubrey, what's going on? Lee, hello. Oaktown Bricks, with an unlurk. Oh, I thought that was a goat.
But you got a live demonstration on how it works.
Todd and the Bricklayers all hanging out with us.
Whoa, what's up, Brick Belayers? They're so fun. I love their content.
Move it the other way. There we go.
I have already 2 of him. I don't need to worry you.
I want to see a goat. I want to see a goat.
I want to see a bad
Show me
word.
Tom Brady. Tom Brady. It's a goat.
Oh, I don't have her yet. We'll probably open her.
You don't actually have to scan all of them in order to find a goat. It's okay. I like that this is a thing though, because I'll be honest,
right,
I was one of the people that was pretty annoyed when I would go to my local Target or Walmart or whatever, and all of the boxes are just ripped open, and it's like, come on, Pete, like that's the whole excitement of like opening the box is not knowing what you're gonna get. Just like Pokemon card, like Pokemon cards, you don't know what you're gonna get. Yeah.
Right.
But you know what's crazy? I haven't in New Jersey. I haven't seen any boxes in stores at all. Like not even from the last Marvel series. I had to buy a whole case. But the only place I
in any stores.
Wow. I did find these at Barnes and Noble. They had 2 cases, but they would do a limit 2, and you had to just like take a random 2.
Wow.
Which one did you get?
I haven't seen them locally for me either. So
yeah, I got it, and it wasn't great. I got the Triceratops and the Pet Groomer, and then Emma was with me. She bought another 2 herself for me, and then we got another Triceratops and I don't know what it's called. This guy. The athlete, they're fine. I'm not into the more like
the athlete.
Yeah, whatever. Not ones I want multiples of, because I know I'm gonna have a whole bunch to get rid of with this case. So
do you have a Lego store that's close to you?
Yeah, it's like 30-40 minutes for me. It's
do they do a trade board? Have you been since the new one?
I don't think so, because I have a couple of the employees that I talked to there, and I asked them, because I was with Nicole last weekend, the weekend before last, and she said that they do that at her store. But no, my guy, he said, we don't do that. Like, some people, he said people will trade like in store. You open up, and if there's somebody who's
also
in the store
opening
buying,
one up,
but other than that,
I was at the Lego store today, and so our store always has a trade board. Since I think maybe even like the Disney figs, they did a trade board for, but someone bought one when I was there at the Pab Wall, which we'll talk about in a second because I'm very excited about that. But they bought one and opened it right at the counter to see what they got and if they wanted to trade it with something else. So yeah, pretty interesting, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I've not heard of that.
I feel like they got it. Like if they're gonna do it this way, it's almost like they really have to, give more options. Like or sell the 12 pack. Sell a 12 pack. Do like they do, with the 6-pack, but just make a 12-pack, sell the series.
Yes.
And then let them be like random in the store.
Honestly, they could sell the complete collection for more than they sell. Like if you just wanted to get I know people would pay more just to know they got the whole series.
Yeah,
I think that. I think I also think that Lego wouldn't do that. Like that's not that it's shady, but I know that they wouldn't.
Yeah, that's
definitely not.
People would complain, but they could if they really want. They could, for sure.
There's one thing of like raising the price of a set, and then there's another thing for like charging more for the same thing and like having differentiating prices on the shelf at the same time.
But it's almost like at the Lego Discovery Centers where they have to like mark up, it's like 10% more.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. That is true. The Blairs are going to the Lego store in 3 minutes. That's amazing. Stacy, well, we haven't had an episode since before Christmas.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
So what Lego have you gotten that you're most excited about in the last
oh gosh.
month?
Well, actually, I got a couple of vintage sets here that I'm really excited about.
Nice.
And
Nice.
it's Secret Hideout and the Royal Drawbridge. So
Jealous.
I did get a fairly large Christmas haul of Lego sets. So there were a couple of like older space sets that I was really excited about. And by older, I mean like they're newer releases, but it's been a couple of years.
Okay.
And then I got, let's see, the Disney 100, like the tree house that comes with all the Disney princesses. Because I'm a girl.
I love that set.
house.
The Princess Battle Pack.
Yeah, exactly.
I want
That's
that set.
awesome.
That's what it's called, Rob. The Princess Battle Pack.
I don't think I.
It's
Okay,
what's
I've
it
seen
called?
this one.
Enchanted Treehouse or something.
Yeah,
the
that's
Enchanted
right.
Treehouse.
Yeah, I love that set. That's the set I want. I just,
My mom found it from Best Buy for $50 off sometime before
Ooh,
Christmas.
Nice.
Because I was like, please don't pay for like I didn't. It's an
it's like
expensive
it's
set, so I was like, don't.
160, I think. Like,
Yeah, I was like,
160. Yeah.
don't pay full price for that. But she
that's a lot.
found it on sale, so I don't know. I've got
13.
I've done a
Lucky
lot of
number
building.
13.
I've gotten quite a bit since Christmas. I should have written it down so I'd have better answers.
It's okay. That's all right. Okay, so I went to the Lego store today because I got a gift card, and it was like a $50 gift card, and so I went to buy the London architecture set.
Ooh,
This-
with like
this
the
bad boy?
eye.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's $40, right? And so I was like, okay, cool. So like, I'll just buy that, and I'll be good. And then yeah.
No,
And then I saw the pab wall had white masonry bricks.
Ooh.
So I made my first ever pab wall purchase of a full a box. They have the boxes now.
I was gonna say, yeah, boxes. I haven't been to my store. I'm sure they have boxes.
And they're
Are these the 1x2 or 1x4?
1x2.
One
They
by
had
two.
1x2 ones. They're packed in there pretty
I need a bunch of them.
Pretty good.
Wow.
pretty good.
Great.
So I'm sitting there and I'm putting them together and I'm stacking them right. And as people are checking out, I'm noticing that there's like an $85 gift with purchase for like the Year of the Dragon or whatever. And so this together, I'm at like $55,
Oh,
right?
You're
Gotta
already
go.
halfway there.
Yeah, already halfway there.
Yeah.
So I bought the battle pack, which is $30, right?
Nice.
And that is.
then we got this.
Oh
It's
yeah.
pretty cool.
It's
It's
so
cute.
cute. Yeah.
I really like it, and my favorite part is the saxophones on the head there that are like the horns. I always love when Lego uses different pieces for something that is like not what it's for.
Agreed.
So yeah, first ever pab wall purchase. Very
What are you
excited
going to
about
use
this.
them for? Do you
Yeah.
have a mock planned or
I do have a mock planned.
Ooh.
Yeah, very
First mock?
Yeah, first like real, actually spend time and like spend money on it mock.
Awesome.
It's gonna be the pub from Ted Lasso. That they always go to.
Dude,
So
that's
the
awesome.
second level is like white brick, and then the lower
Yeah.
level is like reddish brick. So I saw it and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna load up.
I
So
love
it'll-
when you see a piece or like I'll see a structure and I'm like, I can envision the structure in Lego.
yeah.
Or I'll see
Yeah.
Lego and I'm like, I know exactly what I would use. Like
I do that all the time.
it inspires
I
so
see
much.
bricks in architecture.
Mm,
Yes.
that's
I'm
so
like,
funny.
this 1x6 arch would match up perfectly.
People are like, "What are you staring at?" Like, you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't
like-
understand.
Did you all
Oh,
ever play Tetris?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was just about to say this.
Do you know, like,
Yes.
when you would play Tetris for so long that when you would blink, you could still see the blocks
You
falling?
could see the
That's
falling
Lego
pieces.
for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
For me, it's just Tetris. I love Tetris.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I'll see.
Yes.
Quick's just okay.
Yep.
That's so funny. Did you guys see there was like a 13-year-old kid that like beat the
Yeah.
game?
He beat Tetris.
That's
Yeah.
He did.
insane.
Wild.
The only one, I think, right? The first to
Yeah.
ever make it that far.
Which is
Did you-
crazy.
Did you hear about the newscaster that like put him down on TV?
Yes, so mean.
What?
For no reason.
No,
She-
what did they say?
She like was reporting on it. I don't think he was there, right? She was just reporting about the
Yeah,
and she said like she said something like what like you should go outside or what did she say, Stacey? She said some
Yeah.
like or she said, "Oh, maybe you could have spent time,
No.
accomplishing something more than
Right.
or
Yeah,
like,
she
oh,
put
I don't
him
know if that's
down, like,
yeah.
Oh.
go touch grass, basically.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
I think she
Yeah.
did say go touch grass.
That's terrible.
Like he's 13. What do you think he's supposed to be like
Yeah,
solving
he's
world
supposed
hunger? Like
yeah, he's supposed to be playing video games. That's what
Right.
13-year-old boys do, right?
yeah.
So apparently with beating Tetris, it gets to a point where the game actually just glitches and
Yeah.
it stops.
Right.
So
Pac-Man has that too.
yeah, so you don't actually technically like beat it, but there's no way to continue forward.
The game
Um,
can't keep up with you, basically.
Right,
A lot
right,
of
which
those,
is
like,
wild.
level-based
Yeah.
games. Yep. There's a point where it just like glitches out and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Have you guys have you seen the Tetris movie that came out like maybe 2 years ago now?
what?
Ooh,
Oh, wait,
really good
yes.
movie.
The Apple
Re-
movie one, where
Yes.
it's about the creation of Tetris.
Yes, about the
It's not-
creation of
It's not
Tetris.
about Tetris. Yeah, okay.
Sorry, yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I was thinking that. I'm like, wait, so do we follow like a block? Is the
Yeah.
hero
it's
is the hero
it's
a-
the zigzag
a
block,
guy?
and it's all about his journey from the top of the board to the bottom.
or is the main character someone like trying to like play Tetris to save Russia or something? Isn't
Oh,
that what
okay.
isn't
Well, it's like the
cool.
Soviet Union. It was created
that is what
within
it's
Russia
about, right?
during the Soviet Union, and so they didn't want it being sold or something like that. And Nintendo wanted it for the Game Boy.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was all about like basically getting the game out of Soviet Russia.
That's
Um,
super interesting.
do
It's
wanna
a
watch
really
that.
great. It's a really great
Yeah.
movie. And
That
what's
was-
wild is like I was playing Tetris one day, and my aunt was visiting, and my aunt, she's like the type of she knows like anyone and everyone, she knows them. And so I'm playing Tetris, and she was like, "Oh, Tetris, cool. Yeah, I know Hank Rogers, who is the inventor of Tetris." And I was like, I was like, pause.
What?
What?
Like,
What did you just say? You know Hank Rogers? And she like opens up her phone just casually and shows like 4 pictures of them like in the Bahamas. And I'm like, what are you? Who are you?
That's so
So-
cool.
Yeah,
that's wild.
I know, right?
How?
can
How do
you-
they know each other?
Can you call him? I don't just
You
just
call him.
business stuff. I
Sure,
think
business.
just business things.
Business.
I don't even know what my aunt like really does, like what her actual job is.
Her job,
Um,
it's just business.
Right, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Just business.
It's just
just
business.
business.
She's
things.
Just
she's
beach.
well connected, right? Like
Obviously, right? She
Obviously.
knows Hank
through
Rogers.
business.
His job, just Tetris.
Yeah. Or if you want to get technical with it, it could be like smuggling, right? Because it's all he got Tetris out of Russia.
Yes.
Digital smuggling. How do you?
She's Lord Business. Yeah.
That's actually wild. That like, because that was the 80s, or I don't know if it was invented in the 70s, but like that you had to. That was what you had to do with technology. Like now, like what would you would just put it on like the cloud, like you would put it into a shared drive somewhere and send it. Like you know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
You wouldn't have to
Yeah.
smuggle it out. It's
Yeah.
literally like Leia with the Death Star plans. Like,
Right, that's what it felt like. The last scene, they're like driving to the airport, and they're like, "We gotta
Like
get
Rogue
on this
One.
flight." And yeah, exactly. That's exactly
so
it.
funny.
Yeah, crazy.
Ugh.
Oh, and then also here, I'll show this real quick. I finished building this yesterday. We got
Oh,
the Disney
yeah.
camera,
Very
which
nice.
loved this set.
okay. See,
Really
I
awesome.
haven't built mine yet. Is it good?
It's great. And
Okay.
the interesting thing was when the pictures first were released and they didn't have any with the models, I thought it would be a little bit bigger, but once I saw it with like the model actually building it, I was like, okay, I got an idea of how big it would be. But yeah, I really love the set. Love the minifigures. You get Dumbo, Bambi, Mickey, Minnie, and Walt Disney. You know, like
So that's awesome. I gotta
doesn't get
build
much
that.
better than that.
That one's been in my backlog, and then the Winnie the Pooh set I still haven't built. And then the Disney Castle. But yeah, those are
Disney Castle.
the 3 most exciting things in my backlog. Probably. I keep forgetting what's in there.
Nice, all Disney stuff. I love to hear that. I love to hear that.
Love Disney. Love
I
Disney.
did get the little Disney train for Christmas. I haven't built that one yet either, but
like the celebration train.
I was like, I don't know. It's just a really cute. I haven't bought much of the Disney sets, but that one I really like the minifigures.
I was just about to say that one has really great minifigures. You got like Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, maybe like Woody. Moana. Oh, Woody,
Moana.
Yes.
I just bought like the Moana and Tinkerbell on Bricklink, and they were like $5 each. Somebody had them, and they were the only ones I might have bought Woody also. I don't know if he came from that set, but yeah,
we were hanging out at the Saurus's house this past weekend with Shy in town, and like they had a case of just like the Mickey and Minnie minifigures.
Wow.
And I left wanting to like buy I was like, let's go to the Lego store now, immediately. Let's go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I might switch my focus from buying all of the Star Wars minifigures to buying all of the Disney minifigures. Because it's more attainable. It's more economical.
It's much more likely to happen. I don't think anybody has done all of the Star Wars figures.
There's gotta be a couple. Maybe one or two people.
There's got to be some that like aren't online, you know, like
right.
Like Rancho Obi-Wan style person in his basement, or you know,
they had all of them on display somewhere. It might have been Star Wars Celebration.
Oh, that's
yeah. At the Lego booth or
like
whatever.
They had everyone.
They had every single one.
That must have taken up like
what it was. It was like I don't know how to describe it. These triangle,
like the science fair poster board, like the
Exactly. That's exactly what I was like. Well, how do I describe this? So they had like a bunch of those in an area, and they had all of the minifigures in like a nice case in there. So.
Wow.
So the Science Fair project is how much debt will I be in?
Right.
Every Star Wars minifigure ever. I will never financially recover from this ever.
This is a good question here. Which Disney castle do y'all prefer? Now, there are two ways to go with this question. There's Disneyland and Disney World, or the first Lego one, or the second Lego one. I would assume she's talking about the Lego one,
or the big one, or the small one. I have the small one.
Yeah, there's the big one and the small one.
Yeah, and it's so cute. I prefer the new one. The color scheme's great with that. Like it's light nougat, I think. Right? I haven't built it.
And it's almost like a pinkish. Yeah. I think it's pinkish nougat.
It's like the skin, like the light skin tone.
I'm gonna open up Bricklink and we'll see what the name of one of the pieces is.
I think.
Stacey, what would you say?
I was actually gonna say I don't know, because they were always sets I knew I wasn't gonna buy, so I don't think I ever looked closely at them. So I like
me.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Stacey hates Disney and all things fun. Get rid of her. Get rid of her.
That's it. Yep. Now we can just talk about Disney here. Oh, you brought her back.
Yeah.
That's really what this was about.
She's just
having you on, so that you could take over.
Yeah.
Just sneak me out, you know.
Zane's gonna come back next week and be like, "What, Maticus? Where's what happened last week?"
we just upgrade. I
Light
kinda,
nougat brick. That's
it is
the
light nougat.
yeah, light
Like,
nougat.
There's a
Yep.
lot
you
of
know
them
a
in that set,
Bricklink
right?
buyer or seller by what color they call things.
Yeah,
I buy things on Bricklink all the time.
Yes.
Aubrey, I like Aubrey's answer though, because that was going to be my second choice.
Oh, the correct answer is Martins. Yeah, I haven't answered yet. Martins.
Oh, okay.
What
Yeah,
is-
now that
yeah.
you
Or,
now
no,
that you
who
know the
is
answer,
Martins?
you cheated.
Yeah. Who
You told
is
me the answer, Rob.
Martin,
There you go.
aka the builder that previously known as Brick Snaps,
The artist formerly
aka
known as Bricks.
yeah. What was the other thing that we were gonna look up on Bricklink?
Oh,
we were
the
talking
price
about
of
it.
the goat.
Oh, that's right. That's
'Cause
right.
I have the one. I have several of these new goats now.
Do I just
oh,
search goat? Oh
Yeah, but there's a lot. You'll get. You know what? You'll actually get my favorite Lego goat.
like the Duplo goat.
The Fabuland goat.
The
Duplo-
Fabuland. Yeah.
The Duplo goat is
That's what I
cute
meant.
though, but the
what I
Fabuland
meant. That's what I
goat
meant.
is. I don't have him yet. He's so hard to find.
I love the obsession with Fabuland that's going on. It cracks me up.
I claim you know the I
As you
started it.
should.
The trendsetter. It's
Yeah,
my
sure.
I did it.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
The
Okay,
minifigures y'all designed were so cool. Like I'm so jealous of you all being able
Oh,
to do
yeah.
that.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
I'll grab it if you want me to show. But I'm
Aubrey, yes, there is a Fabuland goat. I think it's like one of the first goats that comes up when you in
It's
Bricklink.
one
type
of the
in
it
goat.
might be one of the first Lego goats. It's not super expensive. It's just hard to find because everything Fabuland is hard to find here. The goat is still mad expensive, but not nearly as much as it once was.
What
Really?
was the highest that you ever saw it? I'm curious because I don't.
They used to
I
be
don't
over
really know.
100, right, Sis? Like
Wow.
they were.
Yeah. I was gonna say when I first started looking at them, they were probably like 120, but I
Yeah.
haven't looked recently.
You can
so.
get
I'm
two
seeing
of them for
90.
40.
average
You can
price.
get two of them for $45 in the US.
Oh
each.
yeah,
Wow.
there it is.
That's
Eight
not
of them
bad.
for 65. They're selling their goat stock.
Yeah, they're getting rid of them. They're getting rid of them.
Something goat stock. It's like
When I bought,
like Doge
yeah.
or, or crypto.
Well, people are
Yeah.
probably going to
The
invest in this
Dogecoin. I
guy, but-
bought Dogecoin and could have made like I don't know $800 from it, but
Mhm.
forgot where I bought it, and so when it was really expensive, I couldn't sell it. And
I bought
no.
$5 worth years before it went up, and at the peak,
Yeah.
I could have sold it for $1,200, and I didn't. So it's still worth like a couple hundred. And again, I only spent $5 on it.
I just sold mine. Yeah,
but
still pretty good.
that's
yeah.
a really good return on investment.
Yeah, I mean,
I kept saying if it'll pay off my student loans, I'll sell it, and it
Oh.
wasn't.
Oh
It
no,
wasn't that much. so
No.
I was like, I'm not gonna do it.
You're waiting
No.
for it to get to Bitcoin prices with that.
I don't
For
have that
real,
much
for real.
student loan
Oh,
debt.
okay.
But still, I was
funny.
like, if it got to that point, I would do it and break even. So
Yeah, $1,200 from a five. Wait, you said $5 investment?
$5.
Yeah.
Woo!
I
That's
should have
still
sold
really
it.
good.
I was
There's always that risk. Like, will it go
Yeah.
higher? Will it not?
Mhm.
Reddit
I-
will probably boost it again at some point. So
Ross broke my heart this weekend because we went to the Lego store opening in where was it? San Antonio, and it was the 1,000th Lego store. So we got these really cool
Ooh.
minifigures.
oh, I remember
Um,
that. Yeah.
And I was like,
cool.
this is cool, but like it's not really something that I need in my collection.
Mhm.
I'm gonna sell it. And so I posted it and was like $450 for 2 minifigures. And within 12 hours, sold.
Yeah.
Sold.
You should have held
What
on
was
to
the
them.
involved?
I know. Well, and
Maybe.
that's what I was like thinking, like hindsight being 2020, of course. It's like if someone wants it that badly and that quickly,
Mhm.
then that's something that you just hold on to. Because now they're $1,200 on.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he told me the price. I was like, no, tell me. Oh, okay.
Because sometimes with those things, it's like it's not available right now, so people buy it, and then more people sell them, and then there's like, oh, there's actually more than we thought there were.
Right.
And then you have to wait like 20 years for them to all be lost. And I have this one. That's
Yes.
a relic.
Yeah.
but-
You find it in a bin of
Some
you know,
kids
Lego
bulk
pieces,
bin.
some kids, yeah, bulk bin, exactly.
What set
Yep.
But
did
it paid
you
for my
bought a
Gringotts,
set?
so I was
It
fine
paid
with
for
it.
its. Hey,
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
You got something after buying it, right? Like or after selling it, didn't you? You were using it to pay for another set?
Well, yeah, no, it just paid for Gringotts is
Oh,
basically
Gringotts,
what it
that's
was.
right.
So, you know, paid for that, plus I got the GWP, and
Yeah.
I was a happy camper. So, a little bit
I
of
feel like
regret, but at the end of
Gringotts
the
will
day,
go up in value,
it's like,
so
Probably be the only
Gringotts.
one that they make
yeah.
for a
I
while.
I love the
Although,
Gringotts. It's
Mhm.
great. I know that
I-
there's a lot of controversy because it's like, how do you display it and stuff, but
yeah, it looks pretty good there. You
I
know,
love it. I love
next
it up
to
there.
your Daily Bugle.
Yep.
How do
Oh,
you display it applies to a lot of Lego.
Logistically, how do you just
Yeah.
I gotta show y'all this. I was showing this to my Twitch stream yesterday. This is my my recreation of the Lego model picture, and it's gonna be my thumbnail for the review when I finally make it.
Oh, nice.
A friend
Wow.
actually was like, "Hey, send me that picture of you, and I will Photoshop an afro." And I was like,
That's awesome.
"Amazing! Here
That
it
is
is."
awesome.
Yeah, so I was very excited about that.
Sweet.
That should get some clicks, I feel like.
I hope so. All right, should we get into a little Rob's Top 5? Watch some funny TikToks?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. All right, let's go. Okay. Here's where I always get nervous in the episode because I never do this right. Okay,
You'll
so
get it.
I do just the Chrome tab, right? Not the window. Right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, you're
Yes.
asking to
I was gonna say I don't know either because I've never done it.
Let's see which one's first. Okay, this one. This one is nice.
Oh, look at that.
High five, Robert. And 31 likes on a video. Cha-ching. Okay. This kind of video is an oldie but a goodie, and it came up on
He's
my feed
good.
again.
He comes up with some funny stuff.
When you're building a Lego set and it comes to placing a sticker.
It's true.
Immediately goes into, all right, let's focus here, people.
1.5 million
is-
likes on that. Holy, like, it's always the
understand the
craziest,
algorithm.
lowest. I don't know. It's always the craziest, lowest.
Oh
effort
yeah,
things
wow,
I've seen.
1.5 million. Yeah.
That's wild. That's
Wow.
That's a good video. But
I'd
still,
never heard of this person before. Lego.George is his
Lego
name. If
George,
you want to,
he's,
if you want to give him a follow.
he's an intern
Which
for
I
with
just
the
did.
Lego
Mm.
group.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure that he's in the UK. He's an intern. He works with Lego.
Sweet. Yeah, that was my first time
Yeah.
seeing any of his stuff, and I was like, hey, that's pretty
It's
funny.
funny.
All right, next one here. This one I saw and I was like, this is so creative and so fun, and I'd never seen anything like this before. Wait for it. Okay, here we go.
Oh wow.
That's great.
How awesome is that? Like
Oh.
once you see it, it's like, oh, of course.
The
Like that makes
flash.
Like, why
perfect
didn't I think of
sense.
that?
Yeah, exactly. Why didn't I think of that?
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a good one. That one was from Ryan Copeland 23. There, if you want to give them a follow as well.
That is.
Yeah, I've never.
Might not be a Lego content creator. There's a lot of like videos posted out there that do really well, and they're not by Lego creators. So it's
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
you know,
It's true.
they want to
true.
see Lego videos made by normal people. Is really what the
Yeah.
algorithm wants.
And they
true.
get me. You know, no,
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding. The algorithm's like, we want normal people. Normal.
Oh yeah. I
Oh
saw
gosh.
this one.
Oh yeah, us.
Okay.
Mm.
This one is POV. You put all of your friends onto Lego.
Mhm.
Dude, this is like my dream.
The
This is what I want. Why doesn't anybody do that with me? Like,
Yeah.
No.
Truly. Like that would be so fun.
Rob, you live at the like hub of
Oh, well, you
Lego
live-
content
I don't-
creators.
I don't think so. They don't like me though. You know, I have to like
You're
you
in
know
all of their
invite myself
You're
to
always
hang
right.
out with
You're
them,
telling
and
us
I
you- yeah.
I sometimes have to pay to be there.
Oh,
There's
okay,
a
that
Oh,
does
there's a
make sense.
contract I had to
You pay the cover
sign.
charge.
you know.
NDA.
Yeah, cover charge before I walk
Right.
into a house. I gotta
You gotta pass the
pay-
vibe check.
Yeah,
Gotta make sure
vibe
your
check
outfit
is
yeah.
yep, exactly. Everything
Got it.
is up to par. Yeah.
How it goes depends. There and Atlanta. Atlanta is another place where
Yep.
which are either of you guys
Atlanta-
going to Atlanta BrickCon?
I am not. That's something we should talk
Same.
about after Rob Top 5 is conventions.
Atlanta BrickCon is like top tier.
That's what I heard from last
Because
year.
so many good people live in that area and go
Right.
there, and it's such a good vibe. I can't wait. That's like my most anticipated
next
thing
month,
right
right?
now. Yeah, it's in like 2 weeks.
Nice.
Beginning for second weekend of February.
Second weekend of February. Nice.
Yep.
Uh,
Just drop everything and come for like a day. Like
I
why not?
actually
You're off on the weekend. You can fly out to Atlanta.
I
You
might
can
be
make
in
it
New
work.
York. I might be in New York.
What?
Yeah, I know. We'll talk about that too. All right. This next one, I think that I saw this when I was hanging out with the bricklayers, and I was like, "Yo, look at this! This is wild."
Where's
Okay.
this going?
Look at that display.
What?
It's kind of loud. That's like in the wall
Yeah, that's the
permanent
dream.
shelving.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What happens if you get sick of one of your sets? and you wanna
That
sell
I
it?
don't know.
I assume you can change them out.
Or, well, what if I get another set? Do you drill into your wall?
That's
and make a new-
that's the question that I was
Yeah.
wondering.
What about when you expand the collection?
How do you make more? Because if you look like, wait.
Yeah, like
It
Danny
looks like
said,
there's some space over to the left there.
I guess,
You
but it's-
know, so it's like, do they create a new hole there? What? Because the other thing is like, he has a wide range of sets. It's not like he just went to the
There's not a
store and bought
theme.
them 1 year. It's like
No.
over several years that he's bought them. So it's not like he's just buying one
Yeah.
and like already has it cut out. I don't know.
It
I don't
also like those cubes are kind of like haphazardly, like it doesn't look like they're measured out. Like you see,
see
what I'm saying?
there's a lot of room right there.
Well, and you could condense them, like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of weird space.
Yeah,
That's not like a picture hanging on a wall. That's commitment.
no. Yeah, that is real commitment right there. You got to respect it.
I
Gotta
wonder
respect it
about
for sure.
having light on it like that.
Oh, whoa,
that
look at
would-
his shoes. Look
Oh,
at the
that's
shoes.
I don't know.
I see it too,
Whoa.
probably, but I think isn't it UV light that damages, like from the sun?
I was gonna say I know that the worst of it, you don't want it in direct sunlight. I never have mine out like long enough, and I keep it pretty dim in my
Yeah.
room.
Yeah, the Lego room
In
is
the
a dungeon.
basement.
It's a
Yeah,
dungeon.
yeah.
The Lego dungeon.
Turn off the lights. Turn the lights. Ah,
I don't know
I
what
am
the sun
so
is.
pale.
I've never seen the sun.
Hurt your eyes. Okay. All right. One more here, and then we can talk about some conventions we're going to this year. Where's the last one? Oh, there we go. All right, last one. This creator, great video here.
Here's how I made
This-
the Lego.
yeah.
Who is this guy? I've never seen him. Lego set. The back half is unfinished, so I built this rebrickable project by Reichfield and connected the two halves to complete the house. I then grabbed some green bricks, Technic bricks,
Man, this guy needs to get a
and
life.
the landscape.
This is a great video.
Modular integrated landscape.
This is better
There's
than
a lot of
anything
ways
I've
to
seen
do
on the
this, but
internet
important
in my
thing
entire
is
life,
to
you
I
didn't
think.
see the
order
TikTok
one
I
brick
put
tall and
today?
then create a structure
Oh, I
inside
actually don't
to
follow
support
you,
what I'm
so I
building.
don't
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What audio did I use?
I could only find some like crappy off-brand version of the music.
Oh, wait, we gotta listen to it. Wait.
Using some balloon details from the
This
Lego
isn't
set.
from the movie.
Now I thought this looked pretty good, but for the finishing touch, I
Sounds like
added
it's
some
just
clear
flute.
bricks to
It
give
sounds
the
like
house
some
that
dude in his
floating
like his
Now it's
backyard
easy
playing the.
connected in the like
Yeah.
other modular buildings using this standard.
That
But-
looks so
Okay.
good.
It looks so good
Awesome.
with the buildings around it. It looks so
so awesome,
good.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh! Because
Yeah,
like that's
thank
the
you.
movie right there. Boom, like the
Mhm.
beginning of the movie.
Yeah,
So-
that's-
Not
I wanted it
great.
like mid lift. You know, I could do more like that. That's such a. It's very basic, and I do probably want to go back and I don't know, maybe not.
Now, with that build, did you buy two of them, or did you just buy the extra pieces?
No, because so do you guys know Kiwi Modulars?
Yes. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
not saying I stole the idea. But he did a similar video where he used that rebrickable project and he built.
Okay.
I don't think he did it Mills style. Like he did his own thing. He built
Yeah.
the back of it. But I saw his and I was like, ooh, that's a cool rebrickable project.
Yeah.
And I saw like from his video, he said that he bought 2 of the sets and that was a mistake because he still needed more pieces. So I just bought the individual and I had a bunch of them in my collection, but there were some specific things. And it was one of those things where I didn't really like go out and try to buy them. It just like whenever I happened to be in a
Okay.
Bricklink store, I would just like, oh, they have some of the parts I need, throw them in. You know what I mean?
Got it. Got it.
Yep.
It looks great. It looks really, really awesome. Which video did better, that one or the Hocus Pocus one? Hocus Pocus.
No, I think that one.
That one?
One of the
Oh, okay.
Hocus Pocus. I forget now because the Home Alone did like monstrously better than any of them.
Oh, okay.
Did you saw the one I did with Home Alone?
I don't think so.
I don't.
remember that one right
Well,
off.
Now
because
I'm gonna
you're
have to-
looking at. Do you see me on TikTok? I feel like okay. So this
Mhm.
is what's kind of happened with me in the last year. Like,
Yeah. Tell us.
I
Give us the
I
inside
don't
scoop.
really perform well on TikTok at all anymore, and I feel like I've like not skyrocketed, but like Instagram is really where things are popping off for me.
Yep.
I gained like 20,000 followers on Instagram from this Home Alone video I posted. on Christmas.
Wow.
Like
Nice.
it was just like shoop.
Instagram hates me. They won't show my stuff to anyone anymore.
wait.
She used to, but
But that's where I
Not
found you
anymore.
from Instagram. Like
Yeah. Actually, no. I might have found you on TikTok.
that's funny because no, I found you on Instagram for sure.
yeah.
I was saying on my Twitch stream either yesterday or the day before, like there's just so much content that like
You can't see it
there's
all.
no,
No.
which sucks.
Mhm.
It really does suck. Because I'll be like hanging out with Jean and she'll be like, "Oh yeah, the video I posted 2 days ago about whatever," and I'm like, I did not see that." And
It's
she's like,
not
"What
'cause
the
I don't
heck?
love
Why are
you
you
guys."
watching my content?" And I'm like, "I don't follow you. Sorry." That's my go-to now. Oh, I don't follow you actually. That's
No,
why I didn't see
seriously,
it.
like I probably have like 20, 30 Lego friends. That's an underestimate. I must know a lot more
Yeah.
than that in the creator space.
For
And
sure.
if they're all making one video a day or every so often, like that's 30 or plus videos. I don't even scroll anymore, to be honest. If I scroll,
I don't either.
I scroll if I scroll on TikTok once a month, it's a lot. I
Hmm.
look at Instagram pretty often.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
it's just I don't get cell service at work, so it's not even like I can
Oh, wow.
goof off and do that.
That was
At night,
tactical of them to do that.
I don't know if it middle school kids they shouldn't be on their phone anyway.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's fair.
So there's that. When I've been looking at a computer screen all day at work, and then I get home and I take videos, I edit, I post, I schedule my post for tomorrow.
Mhm.
I want to read a book. I'm like,
And
let
that's
me look-
it. Yeah.
I
Go
want-
touch
I-
grass or whatever, right?
Yes.
I want to look at
Yeah.
something that's not lit up.
Yeah,
and so I don't really scroll very often.
I get that. Yeah.
me too.
I
The only
try
time-
not to, but my screen time is like 14 hours a day. So
It's probably still really bad.
Let's see screen time.
Yeah,
I might be upping it just a touch,
I
but
got-
No,
not
it's-
a lot.
14. I'm not even awake for 14
I know,
hours.
that's what I was kidding.
Yeah, but
I got 37 minutes for Facebook.
oh,
Whoa.
I was like,
and,
total?
and 12 hours for Instagram, 4 for TikTok.
12
Mine-
hours today.
Yeah.
No, throughout the course of a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. If I was spending 12 hours on Instagram a day, there would be no excuse not to see everyone's content.
For sure, for
I would
sure.
need to
You
see every single
you would need to
video.
like and share every single one of my videos.
Yeah.
I do try to like if I follow someone, I try to like all of their posts, because if you stop liking them, they'll stop showing them to you.
Oh, that's a
True.
good point.
But you don't
And
want to
so-
spam like them. On
Right.
the other hand.
But like anything
Oh,
on my
yeah.
feed for the day, like I go through and
I like everything that I actually want to see.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
which
Right,
is
right,
almost
right.
everything. Yeah.
Right.
Right. My my screen time today is 1 hour and 44 minutes, but I was so tired. I got home from work. I laid in bed and I played Tears of the Kingdom for like 3 hours. Legend of Zelda. Are you guys not Zelda fans?
No,
I know what you're talking about, but
I'm
I was
not.
expecting like a Zelda.
No.
And I was
I.
just like, all right.
Sorry.
They don't give a crap about Zelda.
It's
All right.
it's really more of just not being a huge
gamer.
like, yeah, I'm not a huge gamer. I was just telling my friend the other day, we were talking about video games, and I was like, it once you play a game, it seems very redundant. Unless there is like a sort of
yeah.
campaign,
Right.
you know, that's great. But then
Mhm.
once you're done with that, it's like you have to buy the next game.
I don't have a lot of time. Like I don't have time for because it's like home, work, home, Lego, building mocks, doing videos, hanging out with my fiance because I'm engaged and that's important. And I love
He's
her.
engaged, people!
wanna spend-
Congratulations! I meant to bring that up at some point. You had an exciting year, man. You had an exciting year.
Such an exciting year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Keep going.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you're right. So it's like I'm busy. So, but I've been playing Legend of Zelda because I've played Zelda since I was a kid, and I got the game when it came out in May, and I played it a lot, off and on. But I put it down for a while, and I only just picked up again a few weeks ago. And I'm like, why did I put this down? It's so great.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's great. I get addicted to it, and it's even if because what's great is that it's handheld, so. I'm in bed at night, like Emma's next to me, like she's scrolling on TikToks or she's watching, The Bachelor or whatever, and I can be playing my game in bed. So it's nice.
That's awesome.
But I bought Jedi Survivor last year when it came out. Haven't started it yet. No time.
Really?
Haven't started it.
Well, what's interesting is, I was talking to a friend about the Jedi Survivor, and what's the other one? Fallen
Order. I played the first one.
Fallen Order.
Fallen Order is fantastic.
That she was like, they're really good, like just stories in general. Like the story is really good. You should just go on YouTube and watch all of the cut clips, like the beginning before you start playing a certain mission. And I was like, I would do that. Yeah. It was like a 2-hour long thing of just those. Yeah. So, but now I understand. What happens.
The game is so fun. The game is so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a good time, but then there's like, I'll find a game that I'm like, I feel like I would enjoy playing that. But then there's the barrier to entry of like buying the console, and then you, like you said, like having the actual time to enjoy it and all that.
Right, because you want to be able to sit down and give it a good couple hours, like if you don't have that time.
For sure.
The next installment in the Final Fantasy VII remake is coming out in like a month or two. And that big Final Fantasy guy. So Final Fantasy,
I don't know what that is. What?
Final Fantasy VII, right? Like,
no, I don't know. I have no idea.
Why don't you have like a cricket soundbite?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Wait, maybe I've seen it and I don't know.
Oh my God, Final Fantasy being like the like the RPG series, like classic, like Square Enix, like Sephiroth.
Okay,
Cloud.
I think I've seen this. He's got a huge sword.
He's got the big sword.
Huge sword.
Right?
Yeah.
Classic.
Okay, I've seen.
So that's a great game, classic, old school.
Okay.
But they're doing a remake where instead of one game, it's going to be 3 games, and they're all super freaking long with super good graphics. So the first one came out like right during or before like COVID. So that's all I did for lockdown. Like, was sitting in my house, and it took me that long, like 40 plus hours or 60 hours playing this game, and it's literally. It's only like about the first like quarter or a third of the original game, like the storyline that it covers. And so the next one's coming out in at the end of February, and it's also going to be like really big and long and crazy. And then the third, they've said it's going to be a trilogy, so the third one will actually conclude the story. So
That's awesome.
it's great. It's like,
Very
old school
interesting.
PS1 graphics, was
Right.
the original game. So seeing it all like remade and like looking like beautiful and new, it's like, oh, this is great.
Yeah, I'm looking at the difference of the cover from the
Yeah.
PlayStation to PS4, and it's like the same. It's the same image, but just
But
like
newer,
much better.
yeah.
That's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
But
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just-
have
like
to.
Aubrey said, I'm gonna stick to Tetris.
It's gonna take me at least another 6 months to finish Zelda, so I don't know when I'm playing Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah.
Backlog of Lego sets.
Backlog of video games. Yep.
Backlog of YouTube video ideas. I have
Oh
a
my
tab
gosh.
of like 16 YouTube video ideas. When am I gonna make these?
hmm
Yeah, that's my notes app. It's like you go through and it's gibberish to anyone who doesn't know like what I was
Yeah.
thinking when I wrote down all of my ideas for stuff that I
Yeah.
like want to make videos on or whatever. But yeah,
The
constant
notes.
lists.
When I die, go through my notes app and try and figure out everything
Yes.
that I was,
What-
typing.
You know what would be
Just-
like when I die? I
I got
hope that,
grocery
like,
lists in there. I got hashtags.
I hope like the near death experience is like, okay, congratulate, like you made it to the end, right? And now you enter a pocket dimension where you get to do all of the to-do list. Go ahead, however long it takes you, and you get to complete it. Take me like 2,000 years,
Yeah.
but and then you can be done and it's
Yeah.
over. Like,
And then you could be done.
Then you go to heaven.
You're Frodo. It's done.
That's
That's
It's
what I hope
over. I like that. I like that a lot. I was going to say something about the. Oh, you know what it was? YouTube. I forgot my camera in Disney World, and
What?
you lost it.
so, yeah. So what happened was
What happened was
what happened was I got a room for my races that I was running, and immediately within like 15 minutes of being in this room, it was like destroyed because I
saw that.
opened up my bag and like it was
just
like
exploded.
it was like an organized mess. I had all my costumes on the couch, and then like pre and post race stuff over here and recovery stuff over here. And so the Saturday after the half marathon, my mom walks into the room because they didn't have their room yet, and she was like, "This place is a mess." I was like, "Well, sorry, I've been running. I don't know. Like, what do you want from me?" So she started watching a movie, but the mess under the TV was bothering her, so she took everything and put it in a drawer, and that included like my camera and like some other stuff. And so then because I didn't put it in there, I didn't think to look in there when I left, and I had so much stuff
Did
that
you contact them?
I've contacted them, and like I haven't heard anything back.
Oh
so
gosh.
both of my brothers live there, which is good. So one of them is gonna go over to the hotel lobby and see if they have it. But I know I was like, no.
That happened to
fine.
me in high school. I had a digital camera in high school, and I was like riding in the back seat of my dad's Cadillac, and for whatever reason I stuck it in the pouch in like that comes in the back of the seat.
Yeah.
And then 8 years later, when he sold it, we found the camera in there.
Oh my god. So you
the-
probably were looking for it.
Oh yeah, I was convinced someone had stolen it. Like I
Oh.
was so upset about, because a digital camera in 2009,
That was the
2010,
coolest thing.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
didn't have this.
Right.
It's like probably a couple $100. That camera now you could get for $25, but back then it was
Right.
expensive. And so I was convinced someone had like stolen it from my backpack or something. But no, I guess I had stuck it in there. And yeah, unfortunately the battery had like corroded it, and I couldn't get anything. I wanted to see what photos were. I'm so
No.
curious, but yeah.
Do y'all remember there was a camera? I'm trying to find it. I don't know. Oh, maybe it was Sony. There was a digital camera that was like really thin, and like the commercial for some reason was like one person slipping it under like the door and it fit through like the crack of the door or whatever. And
No.
I remember watching this.
What are they advertising this camera for?
Yeah. No, they were like passing it from one person to the next. Whatever.
Sure,
Anyways,
sure.
I just remember seeing that commercial and my entire family being like, "Whoa, like
Yeah.
that camera is so thin," and it was, like still like that
Yeah.
thick or
That
whatever.
used to be the thing. Like the smaller the gadget, the more impressive it
Oh,
was.
so tiny
Right.
and little and mini, and now things are getting bigger. Like the phones
Yeah.
started
Right.
getting bigger.
I know. It drives me crazy. That's why I have the iPhone Mini,
Mm.
right? And
Mhm.
I love it because it's like the phone is supposed to be small. That's why it was so revolutionary.
Yes.
Now it's like the phone keeps getting bigger and bigger. We've got mini iPads in our pockets nowadays.
Yeah.
So
It seems a bit unnecessary, but
that's what I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so Matt, so you're going to Atlanta BrickCon.
Yep.
Are you gonna bring a mock too?
I'm not just bringing a mock. I'm bringing a lot of mocks. So
Oh!
this is So let me talk BrickCon for a bit.
Yeah, sure.
We are. I don't know how much we've revealed. It's not that big of a secret. They did a social post for us. So
No. This is a huge deal, everyone. This is first time the internet is
Breaking
hearing
news.
this. Breaking news on 3 Figs 1 Set. You heard it here first, folks.
You missed Virginia, Rob. You didn't
did.
see. Yeah, Stacy, do you
yeah.
remember seeing my Enchanted Forest display?
Yes.
Next to the. All right. So that, in talking with Martin, kind of got me the idea that this should become a collab. So Martin.
Ooh.
Love Martin.
So
What a guy.
I'm bringing the Enchanted Forest, but it's not just that. We've expanded it, so it's me, Dom, Joey, Ethan, Ben, and Carter.
Oh my
You
god.
got
And I
a
think
couple good build. You got
And I
one or
think
two.
Danny Ford Johnson, I believe, is building something. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Dude, you said Danny Ford Johnson. I got chills
Yeah.
down my arms. I love that man. I love
that
him.
man.
I love him. Okay, sorry. There's one or two good builders that you got in that
There's a
group there.
couple.
I think it'll be all
So,
right.
Master
Ooh.
builders, even you might say.
Yeah. Master. Look, there you go,
There's two of them
masters.
that are
Lots of different masters.
Yeah. So anyway,
I'm just a debater. I'm really good at debating. A master
There's a
debater.
master model builder. There's
I'm a
two that
master
were Lego
debater, yeah.
masters. There's an ambassador among us. We've got
Yeah.
We've got all of our bases covered. So Enchanted Forest, the collab is going to debut at Atlanta. I'm working on like some graphics so we can have some like signage for it. But we're going to have my main forest, and then I built another house, which it looks pretty sweet. And then I
Nice.
built a little scene with like 2 trees. I'll give you, this is, you know what? We'll give you the preview. I'm not going to show you the house.
Okay,
'cause
yeah.
I'm really proud of this. I need to take good photos of it and like think of the
Well,
proper way to reveal it.
Yep.
This
there we
was
go.
just like an extra little like thing that I did.
Wow.
beautiful.
Cool.
Mines are
So-
awesome.
Look at those trees.
I've really kind of realized that I love building trees. So that's what I do now. I build trees. I also, it's kind of funny. I wish he was here, but who does this centaur kind of remind you of?
Zane's avatar.
I
That's who it reminds me of.
subconsciously-
Really tall Zane, his
I
avatar from Pandora.
subconsciously built Zane as a blue centaur.
Awesome.
But anyway, yeah.
That's awesome.
So we're gonna have those laid out, and then I'm also bringing 2 additional mocks which are not related to Enchanted Forest. So I'll have 5 total.
And you're
and then-
flying them?
No, so
Road trip.
Yeah, no,
Road
I'm
trip.
I'm
Road
flying.
trip. Oh.
I'm-
I have the peasants
I'm curious,
driving my Lego down to
No,
Atlanta.
I'm
I will
gonna-
be flying first class.
I have Dom is gonna come out and visit, and he's gonna we're gonna pack up my stuff. Because he's gonna drive. But
Nice.
I have to just fly because of like my work. We're straight. Like I'm going straight to the airport from work, and then coming home, like, and then going.
Leaving
You
right
know what I
after.
mean? So it's
Yeah.
yeah. So
That makes sense.
and there's just no way they're all gonna fit.
That's what I was
Absolutely.
wondering. Yeah,
Honestly.
that's Yeah.
I did the one time I flew with a mock. I took the Barbie Dream House to Grand Rapids, and that mock is simple enough that I can take it apart. I packed it up in a box. It went in my suitcase, and I could rebuild it. But these are just very like, if I look at this house the wrong way, the whole thing falls apart. So I'm really actually nervous about it even going in the car.
and then let alone going in the car with
Going
Dom.
in Dom and Joe. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I'm
It's
kidding.
gonna be a pile of bricks. That's fine. We could rebuild. But yeah,
There will
so
be
that's
lots of rebuilding him.
yep. So then they're displaying Ethan's. I think we're all displaying in the same general area. So it's gonna be like the
Nice.
whole like content creator like display section.
Sweet.
Really excited for that. Yep.
Sweet. And then do you have as of right now any other conventions planned for the year?
Definitely Chicago and definitely Virginia. I
The big
really
two.
wanted the big two.
The big two, yeah.
I really want to do Slopes. Slopes is
Yep.
I'm
Big
thinking Slopes. I think
Big
Brick
Slopes?
Slopes.
That's how you say it, just so you
Brick
know.
Slopes is it
Yeah,
really?
yeah. That's
I gotta be
that's
initiated.
actually the correct pronunciation. That's
Slopes?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Big Slopes.
Um,
Yeah, like that. Yep.
That
Perfect.
one I'd like to do. I don't know if there's any others I'd really I heard rodeo's like all right.
Yeah. I wish, I mean, like that's the Texas one, right? So I wish I
Yeah.
could say amazing things about it. We'll see how it is in Austin compared to it was in Houston last year.
Okay.
So from my lips, I'm saying Austin it'll be better than Houston, but we'll see if that's for sure or not, you know.
That's
But
fair.
yeah.
Yep.
That's the one that I'm going to is
Okay.
it's right in my backyard, you know. So
You gotta go to that one.
gotta go. Gotta go.
Are you going to do Chicago and Virginia and or
I don't think so. I
what?
don't think so this year. I
Come
know.
on,
I
man.
know. I
You can't
know.
miss Chicago.
I know.
Chicago is the
Chicago.
one.
I know, but Chicago last year for me, I was just like so overwhelmed and tired the whole time. I was just like,
I
this
needed a
is almost
vacation
not
after
even
Chicago.
right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was more tired leaving Chicago than
going.
I am. Well, that, but also than leaving like a Disney vacation. And if that doesn't tell you, like, then
I
that's,
think that means you had a good time, though,
was
right?
such a good
yeah.
time.
That's true. That's
But-
true.
The thing with Chicago, it was just like 24/7 like socialization, like, and you're just talking, you're chatting, you're up in the hotel till 3 a.m.
Right.
sleeping a couple of hours and
Then back at it.
doing it all over again, eating junk food,
Right.
hanging out at the Starbucks
Yeah.
in the hotel lobby. God, Chicago was so fun.
I think that's the thing for me with conventions is just like how
The food.
terribly I eat throughout the course of a
know. I
weekend. It's
And
really
how much money
bad.
you spend. There
You
has
can
to
ask
be-
you can ask Joey and Dom. I actually brought food to Brick Rodeo last year.
That's fun.
Yeah,
That's-
I like
yeah.
pack sandwiches and stuff because I was like, I'm
You gotta eat better.
I'm not gonna eat junk
like
food all
confident.
weekend.
I wanted to do that for Virginia, and I don't think it worked out as well. You know, it
Yeah.
was just like tough because the other thing is like you don't want to waste time at the convention, like food shopping or like food or making food or
Right.
like there's so much.
There's
like,
the FOMO.
Yeah, the FOMO. You get the FOMO sets in really hard.
Mhm.
See, if we had known this together, like nobody wanted to go with me. There's a Sweet Green right near, Sweet Greens.
I've heard of it. I don't think
it's-
I've been before. but
it's like
yeah.
the best salad place.
Maybe I have
really-
actually.
Really good healthy salads. They have them in like every city. I'm sure Austin has some Sweet Greens.
There's got to be a few.
But there was one right near the convention hall in Chicago, and of course I didn't have a car, so I was
Actually, I have been to Sweet Greens, and
no one
it
wanted
is
to go with me.
incredible.
It's so good.
It's
Yeah,
wait. It's the one it's kind of like a Chipotle,
It's
but
Chipotle
for
style,
salad.
but for
Yes!
like good, yeah. But for
Dude,
good
I love Sweet Greens.
not like a salad works. It's like a bougie salad. Like
yeah.
It's you
kind of
pay
pricey, but it's
15 bucks a salad. It's so good. So yeah, they all wanted to go to Portillo's and eat greasy food.
in
like
the
every-
Portillos.
Yeah,
Sorry.
which is fine. Portillo's is great. The first day, Portillo's awesome. I did not need to go back there again.
right. And like Sweet Greens, it's one of those places where once you're done eating, you feel more energized.
Yeah, you actually feel. Oh,
afterwards.
wait, this is
It's
what I'm supposed to
actual
feel like when I
fuel.
eat.
Right.
I didn't just put
right.
chemicals in my body.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
funny because like when you're a kid and you're like, all I want is junk food 24/7.
Let's go to McDonald's.
And then you're an adult and you have the option to do that.
and
And then you're like, oh my God, I would just
It's
kill for some
terrible.
carrots right now. Like
Yeah, yeah,
someone
yeah.
give me something with health.
Can I just have some carrots and lay in the grass, please? Just
lay in the grass. Yeah, literally. I want to go and be with trees, but
Yes.
yeah.
it's too cold to go
Yeah.
outside.
That's true.
The thing is convenience. So like for me, breakfast,
Right.
I need to eat a good breakfast, but going to work in the morning, I could go to Dunkin', I could go to Starbucks. Number one, expensive. Number two, it's like, what am I
Mhm.
getting? Just like eggs and fried, I
Stuff.
don't know what's
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
It's not healthy. There's no nutritious breakfast option that's like easy.
Right. Yeah. Unless you cook it yourself or make it yourself.
Who has time for that?
I know. I feel you. Stacey, do you know do you have a plan yet for conventions that you're going to go to?
Well, 100% I'll be at Brick Fair, Virginia. But
That's your home
yes,
convention.
my sister lives like 20 minutes away from the convention center, so
Yeah.
it's close and cheap because I don't have to pay
Yeah.
for a place to stay.
Yeah.
I've
That's huge.
been saving for Chicago,
For Chicago.
but I
Don't listen to me. I'm
Make
just
it
a
happen.
I'm just a loser. It's
No.
not that like over. It's a great time.
well, I heard so for women in Chicago. I just heard some conflicting stuff on safety.
Watch your back.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
I'm not sure. And for a third reason is like I'm also like so close to finishing my student loans. If I scrimp this year, I can probably get them done. So I'm like, maybe I'll just take one more year to finish that. And then next year I'll just like hit the circuit because I won't have any
Yeah.
more debt. So
Yeah.
I'll
Stacey,
definitely do Virginia, but I'm not.
You'll
I'm
never
not
get
sure.
this experience back. You'll never get the money. You can make more money. You'll never get the experience. Like
It's
you
so
can go to
true.
Chicago next year, but you're never gonna get this year's Chicago next year.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
Yeah.
It's done.
I've only ever flown anywhere once in my life.
Yeah, that's
so
pretty crazy.
I'm
That was
like,
to like spring training.
How do you
or
feel
something,
about
right, down in Florida?
airports?
that's the thing. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I feel like going to an airport from where I am, not a problem. It's when I get there, if I'm alone, when I get there, that I'm like, that I don't know about.
All right, so we'll coordinate. We'll make sure we land around the same time, and I'll make sure you're safe.
Okay.
We'll meet up. We'll. I don't know when I'm going because
That's
I
what I
don't.
do with Gene.
Yeah, I don't.
Chicago?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
if I had
Chicago.
a buddy, that
Yeah,
would definitely
Buddy
Get
system.
yourself a buddy.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Buddy
buddy
system.
system. This. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Yep.
No, yeah. Chicago is a really, it's an awesome time.
Yeah.
It is. So
Is the
fun.
hotel booked already? Like, I don't even know how quickly that stuff.
I
books
haven't
up.
booked mine yet. It's booked. No, it's
I
not.
from what I heard from Shy was the room blocking sold out in 24 hours.
Yeah,
No,
So
it's
I would assume
Shy's
that
wrong because I checked. just
Shy,
the
if
other-
you're watching this, you're full
Shy,
of
you're full.
it. you're
I checked.
you're a terrible person.
I checked the
No,
other
I'm
day and they
kidding.
had availability. But I
Okay.
just don't know what my dates.
But was
are
it
yet.
was it the room blocking
Yeah,
or was
yeah.
it the? Oh,
That
it
was-
was okay.
Mhm. Yep.
Cool.
I'll
cool,
double
cool,
check
cool,
right
cool,
now
cool,
just
cool,
to
for
make
sure,
sure
for
I
sure,
didn't.
for sure. No doubt.
I'm
no
gonna
doubt,
double
no doubt.
check right now to make sure I'm
Yeah,
not
do
full
it.
of it too.
Do it.
Um,
What's
Oh,
what?
why
so
did I have this
between
booked now?
Maticus and I guess Swolebricks, you know.
Oh,
I'll have-
swole,
I'll have
swole in the
to-
house. You got a bodyguard.
Absolutely.
bodyguard,
I-
which
he,
you-
he'll protect.
He was
He can do the physical protecting.
he was
a little bit
my
more.
bodyguard
Um,
this past year.
Oh, nice.
From
Yeah.
I don't know people
I
that
mean, look-
hate me. I don't know. I
I heard that
I
there
was
was
gonna make
like,
some sort of joke, but I couldn't think of it. It's just-
I heard there was sketchiness, but nothing really happened. There were support systems to get the creepers to like stop creeping, like creepers stop creeping.
Gotcha.
yeah, swiping to swiping.
Right.
that kind of
So
thing, yeah.
you'd be okay. You'd be among friends. Just like with any place traveling alone, just watch your back.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, this website is so hard to use. Where?
Well, you
oh,
should go
Are you
too,
on-
Rob. Then I think you should definitely go too. You
We'll
don't have to go for the whole
see.
thing. You could go for
We'll
part
see.
of it.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. But the thing was I actually enjoy Thursday and Friday, it was
Yeah.
really Saturday and Sunday
Yeah, just go
that I
for
was
the,
like, ugh, this
the
is
closed
so
off
much.
days.
Yeah, like honestly, like that's the best part about a convention.
Yeah.
It's like you wake up and you walk in on Saturday and it's like that TikTok audio where it's like people. You know?
Yes.
It's like that. It's like, oh gosh.
Yeah. No,
What do
I
you-
mean that was my first experience at a Lego convention was I only went for the public days and I was like, "Oh, this is overwhelming."
Yeah.
Oh
That's
no.
what I did too. We share that same experience where it's just like you're trying to get everything done
Mhm.
in 2 days of like meeting everyone you want to meet and seeing all the different mocks and like going and looking at the vendors and all
Is
that
it
stuff.
sold
There's a
out?
lot. There's a
It's
lot to
sold
do.
out. It's sold out. What the
But
they opened up last year, they opened up more.
yeah, they did.
Yeah, they will.
did.
They'll open up more. And then by then I'll know when I can go. Yeah.
The other thing too, last year we stayed at it was Matt Mellish, Brad, and I stayed at the Wyndham like the Wyndham,
Mhm.
which is basically like through the parking lot and like down a path.
Oh, nice.
So there's that option too.
Mhm.
But yeah, there's plenty of options. Lots of different choices. All right. Hey Matticus, why don't you tell the people where they can find you? Little shameless plug here.
Sorry about
can we
that.
find where can we enjoy all of the content? You know, this is for me too, because like I said, I don't follow you or anything.
You don't follow
so-
me, so you
Yeah.
You can find Matticus Sprix on Facebook. No, actually, I do have a Facebook.
Facebook is actually like a big thing. Like, kinda.
I
you know?
auto share. I have my my Instagram reel sharing to Facebook. I don't know if it's doing anything. So Instagram
I
is
need
going
to
to
do
be your
that.
number one.
Yeah,
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Hopefully more of that this year.
Sure.
Maybe Twitch at some point. I have a Twitch again. Haven't used it. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. That's going to be your majors. Yep.
And if you were we talking about doing live streams? Are you wanting to do YouTube stuff on live, or was that
That might
imagination?
have been like private behind the scenes.
Oh, then never mind. No, we weren't talking about it.
No, but
That-
but it doesn't mean we
wasn't us.
can't. I would like to do
Oh.
that more.
Well, what I was gonna say is you can stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time now and still monetize on both. I
I'm
think
gonna
maybe
need you to-
question mark
Yeah,
exclamation
gonna
point.
need to figure that out.
I'm still new into Twitch, but
Yeah.
I'm having fun with it. It's a great time. So yeah, live streams, they're great. All right, you heard it here first. And